Hello everyone, I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another Create a Sim showcase. Today I would like to introduce you to some Irish sisters. This is Cara Mcbride and this is Kelly Mcbride. Let me start with Cara. Here is her face up close. I gave her some green earrings. This is her everyday wear. This is her formal. Her athletic wear. Her sleepwear. Her party wear. And her swimwear. This is her sister, Kelly Mcbride. Here is Kelly's everyday wear. This is her formal. This is her athletic. This is her sleepwear. Her party wear. And her swimwear. I want you to see her face up close. I do not use custom content, and I created Kelly first, and I think she is absolutely beautiful. And I've tried her in different hairstyles, and she looks good in many different hairstyles. Even though this is the one I ultimately chose for her, I try to make Sims. I work very hard on my Sims so that they don't look drastically different when you put a different hairstyle on them, and that's how I know that I've made a good face. I love her nose. I just think that she is so adorable. And I love redheads, and I know a lot of Irish people have red hair, but I didn't want to feed into the stereotype because red hair is really very uncommon. My father has red hair, so in The Sims 4, I tend to make a lot of redheads, so don't think that I don't like redheads. I really, really do. But I do know some blondes who are Irish, and also some Irish people with black hair and brown hair. And originally, the sisters had the same shade of blonde hair, but I thought this looked good on Kelly. And when I originally started playing with these sisters, I couldn't tell them apart because they had the same shade of blonde hair, and it was very difficult to tell them apart. So I went into Create a Sim while I was playing with them, and I changed Kelly's hair to this darker shade of blonde, which is very flattering on her. I also made her look like she's in very good shape. Made her very muscular. and but not too muscular. And now I'm going to go over their traits. So Cara Mcbride is a goofball. She's family oriented. She's a music lover. She has the essence of flavor because she wants to achieve the aspiration of being a master mixologist. She has the default walk and
Amoeba Shyla.
the sweet voice. Her sister Kelly is self-assured. She's also a music lover. She's outgoing. She also has the essence of flavor and also wants to be a master mixologist. If you watched my last Create a Sim showcase, you know that I mentioned that Andrew Miller maxed out the piano skill. And I did that for you guys because a lot of times in my game I don't know any musicians for my sim weddings and stuff like that. So when I created Cara and Kelly, I was thinking about the kind of sims I would need for a party. That's why I wanted both girls to be mixologists. So that you could hire them for your sim weddings and parties as your personal mixologist. Even if you don't want to ever play as them, just put them in your town, talk to them every once in a while, become friends with them, and then you could, while you're not controlling them, and then you could use them in your own sim weddings. I wanted them to have the goal of maxing out that skill for that reason. And of course, I gave my girls some skills, and they have a lot of the same skills. So let's start with Cara. Cara has some charisma. She has maxed out her cooking skill. She has some gardening. She has some gourmet cooking, but not all, because you can max out the cooking without maxing out the gourmet cooking. She has some fitness as well. And she has 0 handiness, so be careful with her. She has at least a level 7 in mixology as well. And she has a very high level of violin. So you could hire her also to play violin at your parties, and you could hire her sister to be your mixologist if you want to do that. Kelly also has a very high violin skill. She has some charisma. She has maxed out her cooking skill. She has a very high mixology skill. And I forgot to say that both of these Sims have a decent amount of comedy skill. Kelly also has some gardening skill. And some fitness skill. And she also has 0 handiness. Every time something broke, I just replaced it, because I gave these girls careers and they got promoted to the mixology branch level 1, and then I saved them and I will let you guys take over. But I wanted to play a sim long enough so they would have to choose a branch of career, and I've never done that before. That's why these create a sim videos are so good for me, because the way I do them, the first couple I let you just give the sim skills and I didn't bother to save skills and everything, but I'm creating characters here. I realize that's what I like to do the most, and it really helps me. It's a current household type of situation for me when I have to do these create a sim showcases, because you may not see the current household on your screen and the gameplay on your screen, but when I have to max out their skills, and I don't use cheats to max out their skills, I'm learning about the game and I'm experiencing things that I've never experienced. I have never really used the mixology skill. I have a few sims in my Let's Play that have a limited mixology skill. I have one sim in mind to max it out, but that hasn't happened yet. So, but these girls taught me a few things. They taught me what it was like to max out the cooking skill, because I'd never done that. And I think they each have a level 5 in gourmet cooking as well. And, as I said, I never worked with the mixology skill, and I never had to... I never worked with the mixology skill that much, and I never had to choose any career branch, because my sims are just going to work in my Let's Play, and they haven't gotten to that point yet. So I was really happy to save these girls with careers and with skills. For the past few weeks, I've been saving my sims with skills, but with no careers. But these girls, they have careers, and through my gameplay, they made 15,000 and change simoleons just from the mixology slash the culinary career. So that's how they supported themselves. And then I had to, when I had them work hard, I really had to work on their moodlets, because they came home very tense, because we don't have the trait workaholic in the game. I'm thinking that at some point we will have that workaholic trait, and hopefully some new traits. One of the new traits that I love the most is the Cheerful Trait, which we never had in The Sims 3. But guys, I really hope that you like these Sims, and that they add to your game. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and be happy, guys. My name on the gallery is Leora18. and these Sims are listed as Kelly and Cara Mcbride, and they are sisters.